Go on, Sharp! Beating the old guard, lad! They won't stand! Welcome back. I'm gonna beat the old guard, and by that I mean I'm totally gonna die immediately, but...
I am crossing my fingers that you don't.
I'm actually gonna check. I keep,
Bumping the wrong buttons?
No, just... not even bumping means that it's an accident. I keep accidentally just doing the wrong thing, so I'm doing... Alright. Watch Sharp.
Okay.
Sean Bond.
So
I'm good with my team.
You should get a scallop, because that gives you... That's the improved armor that blocks even more hits.
He looks so beautiful. Actually, he looks a bit like George Washington or a barrister who's putting their wig on wrong. Oh my goodness. Who hath put on wrong thine wig? That's another good show.
All right, let's...
Okay, I'm gonna just not get distracted by
So,
the IT crowd and the...
There is a boss on this level. I will explain how the boss works. It's like dodging bullets, except slower and a little bit more tedious.
So not at all like bossing bullets. Oh my goodness.
It's
okay. I have to interrupt for just 1 second to tell you. Definitely go for the roosters.
Yeah,
apparently
look at
that's
this.
working. I haven't done anything
Oh,
except spin. All right. So use the friends or no use friends.
Yes. Stand right.
Oh no!
I shouldn't have said anything.
You shouldn't have, because I got confused. I forgot that they shoot at me because I'm an idiot.
Well, and I make it sound like you're doing the wrong thing, and then you go the other way, because that's the only mechanic of this game. Stop. Yeah, okay. I don't know, I want you to win so bad.
I keep getting distracted, as you pointed out in the last video. I keep getting distracted by the boss itself. The boss will not hit you at all. All they do is shoot at you.
Exactly.
So you have to be careful.
You have to
The only thing basically that you have to worry about at this stage is just not getting hit by the bullets, because your team, your crew, ride or die, they will keep you safe. I mean, I took no damage from anything except getting hit by that thing that I missed.
So here's the boss. The boss will launch out jellyfish.
So I have to avoid them slowly like the bullets. And I don't have to worry about the boss himself, correct?
You will still want to hit him. Make sure you just don't let those guys get too close, but he's gonna do a thing soon. Whoa, you are oh my gosh. Chickens though.
Yeah, do the roosters.
So he's protected now. But he's gonna start throwing out these jellyfish. And what you need to do is dodge those, let the jellyfish pass by, and wait for the boss to swim into the jellyfish. And then that will cause him to get stunned, and you'll be able to hit him.
I see.
So it's like bullets,
But
only much slower.
And this is fine.
There you go.
Can I do that?
Actually, that was a good call. And once there are a bunch, the jellyfish don't do damage either.
Oh.
They just stun you.
Oh, I see. Well, then I'll just spin then. It doesn't matter. He's not doing anything.
Well,
He's dying, apparently.
but you need some of those jellyfish to hit him, and you also have to avoid the bullets now. Otherwise, you will get if you don't
the rooster.
Yeah, if you don't stun him, then you won't be able to do any more damage. So you have to kind of negotiate the bullets and the jellyfish.
Negotiate with jellyfish. Oh no! I'm gonna die.
Maybe. Oh, you're doing just fine. You've still got one more sturdy bashing on the.
No.
Ah! Nice job.
This is so stressful. I should have used the things. I am just trying not to get hit.
He'll run into something again soon, and then bam.
It's frustrating. Definitely recommend the roosters, though. I said it in the bunch in the last one. The reason I like the chickens and/or rooster is because the eggs that they're launching cover the entire screen. As you can see with the cobra, for instance. Oh shoot.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Activate your pets. You can do that while you're stunned. And boss dead! You have an extra life still.
I do?
Or you still have the one life left after this one. and you are on land in the final mission.
I love the land ones. Are so fun.
Check the enemies.
Okay.
You could get something. You could get another rooster to replace your firefly once one becomes available, because there are no stealth enemies anymore.
Should I swap out a goldfish for one? Or should I'm just gonna not. I'm just
Keep
gonna
the damage while you've got it, and then I think with the way that you've been making it work,
Yeah,
oh man,
I love.
I think
the roosters.
not to say that I didn't believe in you, but like.
I mean, it does make it hard to believe in someone when they're constantly telling you that they're terrible at everything. So, in your defense, I am at fault.
You are doing, like, you're doing all the things. Oh, and you got a conch! You're doing all the things that professional players like myself would do. People with beaten hard mode. When you're
Go with the rooster always.
You're aiming towards, like, you're prioritizing just doing any kind of damage. You're thinking about the building at the same time that you're thinking about the other stuff that's like approaching you.
Well, the building seems to be the biggest thing. Like, you need to activate your buddies as soon as possible because you don't want to be stuck there blocked by the building.
Yeah, while enemies are coming at you.
I'm not using them for this stuff. I'm just,
oh no!
I gotta slow down a little bit.
You have become. Oh my goodness! What is going on?
I don't know.
Why are you getting so much health? You just got.
I don't know. I did a thing. Did I unlock a thing?
I don't know. You just got healed to full.
Well,
maybe that's just something that happens in this area.
Maybe the Octogedd was listening to me.
Octogedd was smiling down on you. Octogedd-Ann. That's.
I am the Octo Lord. I still appreciate this Cobra. I like how quickly he shoots because if I get a little bit confused about what I'm supposed to do, I just like spin him around. So definitely advocating for as many roosters as possible, but I think my lineup is pretty good. I managed to kind of fix that because I think early on
you do have a very good lineup.
I wasn't doing so well. I didn't really know what to do. So
this might seem a little bit too meta, but like I'm starting to think that the thing that you should do is not buy anything and save up to buy an extra life, because you've got a real genuine shot at beating this boss. And if you have an extra life, then it'll make it just a bit easier for you to think, to like learn the patterns and figure out how you want to approach it.
I should have waited just a little longer to take that guy out with Spike. That's okay. Oh my gosh, go away, thing! Oh, there we go, okay.
And then you just follow your egg right along.
Love that Cobra. Oh my goodness, this is just nuts. This is so difficult. I can't just spin and launch. I have to really pretend like I know what I'm doing.
Because you lose out on at least 2, maybe even 3 of your tentacles at a given time because of the arrangement, and that's DC 1.
Though I do need to remember that I can launch. I can just go back and forth and try not to use. Actually, the best time to go back and forth is when I have not used
your pets?
Yeah. I'm still not going to use them.
Well, it's the end, so.
I'm going to save them up just because I feel like I'm going to need them in a sec. I did a thing.
The final building has a shell on it. So when you see the building with a shell on it.
I'm going to just keep...
Okay, okay.
I'm good with
not going to say that
no, what,
you have to.
What would you do?
There are no more stealth enemies. So if you wanted, you could replace the firefly with a rooster. If you want. I'm just letting you know that the enemies themselves... Actually, check the preview. They might be sneaking in this level. Okay, they're not. So if that is what you want to do...
I mean, I guess I'm okay with that. I'm all for having more roosters. My issue is if I played this again, I would just be more mindful of where I'm placing.
Yeah.
Because I guess it didn't occur to me that I wouldn't be able to change that later. And it didn't occur to me that I would not be able to hover over the tentacles I had chosen and see what kind of damage they would do. So that's... Oh, I am stuck between a thing and a thing. Going out of thing, going out of thing.
I mean,
I'm just gonna kind of rock
the
back
swarms
and forth.
are being dealt with handily.
And I'm not gonna waste my buddies on this because I'm not in a rush.
I want you to win so bad.
I mean, obviously, I want to win. What was that thing I got, though, that gave me all that?
It was just some random thing that happened. I think it might
Was
be
it like an unlock, or...
No.
Or like a thing I rolled over, though? Like...
I think that it was just like...
Bummer!
I think that what happened was you...
I need them right now!
Like, in normal mode, you just get to a point where it's like, by the way, we're going to heal you up to full health. Because that's just what we do at this part of the game, to make sure that...
Speed. Also, I've been watching it the whole time, I just now realized that when the eggs hit, they explode into the shape of
a
fried egg.
Yeah.
How did I not... I kept looking at it.
There's just so much going on already.
Yeah, that's true.
How are you
just
supposed to pay attention?
subconsciously, I saw that was a thing that was happening. Alright, so since they are still charging, I'm gonna just take that as an opportunity to freely roll back and forth and kind of try to distribute
Now,
my
those
eggs
nuke guys, they don't launch anything. The nuclear tankers...
You just don't want to touch them, right?
Exactly.
Cool.
And you need to give them... They start shaking after you've beaten them. And then you need to not get close to them because the explosion does damage as well.
Eagle. Oh, he doesn't get zapped.
Well, yeah, because he's driving under it. Nice. I am so pumped. You're halfway through this level. You are gonna do this.
This is so much fun. I cannot recommend this enough to anybody. This is just a blast.
And
watching, I feel like being an audience in this game, it looks a lot harder than it is. Honestly, most of my success is just not trying to get... This game is E for everyone, right? Which means it is designed to benefit people who don't think about things like game theory or approaches. It's just
things like hard
for little
mode.
kids to be able to play. Oh, I need to go. Oh shoot.
Nice job.
Okay.
Hard mode. Oh my! That thing is already destroyed. So that thing was coming from far away.
Well, I guess
you did good.
I didn't mean to do that, but it benefited me, so that's okay. It just takes so long for them to charge back up, so...
One of the things that when you were first playing, like, I realized that even if...
Oh, see, I need them now.
Like, you learn faster than the average person
like,
who might be playing someone else's save file.
Tip, basically just roll through these little dudes. Especially later on when you've got all these tentacles, you don't even need to worry about it.
And you, the roosters hard counter them because it explodes all of them at once. Oh, careful. But if you're a parent playing this game, then kids can very easily play your normal mode and easily roll right through.
I honestly am the equivalent of like a 4th grader when it comes to games like this.
So,
I definitely want this, right?
Yes, you do. Oh my gosh, you figured that out without even... Okay,
well,
we gotta do a little readjusting to get ready for the boss. Oh, I hit the mic!
Apologies. I'm gonna rearrange some stuff. Oh, that's actually really nice. Are you warm though?
I'm just fine.
We have this cute little USB fan. And it's keeping me from breaking into a cold, hard sweat. Okay. This is super fun, though.
This is it. This is the
and
last
I really
level.
I can't emphasize enough. The only time in my life that I've been a quote-unquote gamer was literally when I was in the 4th grade. This game is designed so that your intuition benefits you most.
Yeah, you react.
You can absolutely have your little kids play this game. It's definitely hard if you're trying to be strategic and if you're trying to make a ton of money and all that stuff, but just go with... I think especially for me, I know how I like to play, which is very sloppy. 3 rounds a minute. Am I right or am I right? Just
something that I would like to
fire
see.
as quickly as possible.
Something Sorry, I was saying
No, that's
stop
okay.
the enemy, not stop what you were saying.
Yeah, that's okay.
One thing that I would like to see is a Zen mode where you don't take damage, or like a kids mode.
What are you talking about? This is kids mode. Just spin.
well, just something that provides
This is nuts.
that like a sandbox mode, something that allows you to play through the game and to never have to worry about getting hit, because it's just fun to see everything going crazy and to get the different tentacles. Like,
Oh, I did the wrong thing.
you are just fine, because the conch has 4 hits, and
Oh, that's right. I forgot I had the little defense guy.
you have only taken the first hit.
Oh, that's
Second-
the second one. Oh, no.
I don't think it's a third. That's okay.
But yeah, when they're charging, that's the time to just... I'm not even doing it right, but roll back and forth, because you can get a better distribution. You don't want a perfect... is it 5 that's the golden ratio? Is that the...
Yes.
So you don't want a perfect phi, you want to have 2 phis. 2 phis. 2 phis. So that they're going, look at that, it's just a huge clumpo thing. Wait, what happened? Did I get them? I wasn't even paying. Oh, I'm just gonna roll away. No, just roll away.
Stop. You're
Run away.
You're doing just fine, and you're
gotta
actually.
just trust your intuition.
You are. I think you're gonna be at the boss after
I mean,
this.
I have full health still because that conch. Great call, babe. Oh, and I didn't realize the conch shows the damage it does.
It does.
That it takes.
So this is the boss.
I have to kill.
Not kill, destroy the White House. The White House isn't alive.
The White
it's a robot.
House was burnt.
Isn't that why they painted it?
Oh, it's the Fox News beginning. Oh, how funny! It's like the intro to Bill O'Reilly's show.
So, stay far enough away. That cannon's gonna shoot stuff straight up. Don't let that bounce on you.
Oh, I just did it immediately.
That's okay. And don't get too close, because he'll reel back the Liberty Bell and he will smack you with it like he just did there.
Oh, this is so... Whoops.
That's
well,
okay.
Does he even take it? This is so boring.
He does.
I can appreciate a boss, but I immediately find this really boring because all it is just him having greater health. Like,
well, and
there's nothing even really clever about this. I found some of the...
just make sure that your eggs keep launching out.
And I say that knowing that I'm most likely going to fail, but I do, though. I love this.
Just take your time.
I am a... Oh, no!
That's all right. You've got...
I actually really appreciate the design of this boss. It's the summary of American mythology. And oh, for heaven's sake. I gotta just stop talking, I guess.
Yeah, focus. I will talk about things. And I'll tell you to use your pets when it's appropriate.
But, oh, the eagle
Pets.
screeching. Oh, sorry. Oh, now I've messed it up because I wasn't paying attention.
That's okay. I didn't really say...
Oh,
my words weren't
gosh.
very used.
Okay, focusing.
Focus.
Focus.
Just...
There are just too many things to pay attention to. I
You
don't
need-
know
you
where
need
to...
to
You kept saying stay away from him. I need to be close to him.
Until he
the
reels back to
Bell.
Liberty
Yeah,
Bell.
so I wish I would have realized that's what
Reeling
you were
back.
talking
Okay.
about.
Well, and maybe
Because
that...
the objective is to be as close to him as possible. Because he doesn't do damage, right? If I'm not...
Exactly, rolling into him. So you can back up now.
So definitely roll into him.
And then roll
Avoid
back
the-
forward.
Yeah, so
Roll back forward.
Stay as close to him as possible because you'll take 0 damage. Oh, except for that. And then...
And now he's
got
reeling back the Liberty Bell.
Oh, I took one. Okay.
Next time your pets go to the right, activate them. You're fine. Keep
No,
going.
no, I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Oh!
So he launches more missiles now. He launches...
Oh, I'm... Oh,
You've destroyed the
this is so
nukes,
much fun,
though.
I don't mind redoing this because I'm actually just enjoying...
He launches red,
there's nothing
then
I can
blue.
do. Is there any way to avoid those missiles?
Yes.
So if my chin
Red,
is...
then blue.
Oh,
he
just said that.
He
Okay.
launches... So, dodge the red, dodge the blue.
Oh. That's okay. Okay,
You
I'm figuring it out.
are gonna do this.
This is so much fun.
Okay.
This is a blast. I'm just gonna go for it. There's nothing I can do. If I change now, I'm just gonna mess myself up. I'm just gonna go with what I've got. I mean, what I would do differently is probably just have roosters.
Well, and you were right. About the fact that you should be getting closer to the boss.
Yes,
and then wait for the Liberty Bell.
But you were warning me to avoid getting crushed by the Liberty Bell, so that's good for anyone who's watching. You do want to avoid it, but my recommendation: be right up against him until you see the Liberty Bell, or if you see the little missile things, because basically you will not take damage.
The Liberty Bell is a lot easier to avoid.
With Space Cat and these guys, it basically does nothing.
You should really preserve your health, though. Like,
I mean, I guess, but like, it didn't do anything.
It did. It hurt your conch.
Well,
and that's 4 extra hits that you would have.
Do anything like? The whole point of the conch is to just get to the end, like.
Okay, that makes sense. So you're thinking like the conch.
Bummer.
You're fine. You've got all those. You're thinking like the conch is so that you don't lose health while you're on your way to the boss.
Yeah.
I think of the conch as additional health.
Well, that's fine, but I feel like this game is designed. It's like Insane Aquarium. You're meant to just throw yourself at stuff. So if I get through this as quickly as possible, there's less of a chance of me.
You should take care of that, guys.
I can't do anything.
You got him anyway, but
if you.
Oh my gosh, the swarms. And they're all just perfectly lined up against...
And this is the point of having the extra tentacles, is that they're constantly shooting stuff, so you basically have a shield. Not 100%. They do not act as a shield, but in general, by spinning, that's the whole point of the mechanic.
You took 1 hit that time, so you've even got several extra...
We're going to take on Mr. Fox News here.
And,
Mr. CNN, Fox News, MSNBC.
You have done a really...
I have to stand at attention and salute this American eagle god, Octogeddon.
Octogeddon. So, like you mentioned before, if you stay close, activate your pets when they're on him.
Alright.
And then, yeah, when the Liberty Bell activates, or when the Liberty Bell gets he'll kind of mess around with it. And then he'll toss it. And then
get as close to him, because honestly, he's not going to hit himself, so basically if you just hide under him...
He will launch missiles occasionally, but that's not even started yet, so...
And you'll get a little notification, so... Oh, that's okay. My conch is still technically there.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're doing way better. And again, you're right up next to him, so you're not back...
Oh, I didn't go far enough. Okay, that's alright. I'm still doing okay.
I mean, and you do have to balance out dodging those bouncers and dodging the missiles and dodging the...
That's the,
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get
And then activate your pets.
Get out of here. Oh, bummer.
The timing is so precise, though.
The little missile strike targets throw me off and are beautifully designed. Oh, I should have done it, but I was going to take damage from the other guys. Does the Liberty Bell do more damage, or does it not matter?
Single damage from each one.
Oh, I did the opposite of what I needed to.
Look
Oh, I'm going to die. Oh,
Stop running away, stop running away. Stop running. Look at the order that the targets appear. The red ones will hit first.
I'm just getting hit because
The red ones will hit first. Okay, you've destroyed the little nukes and you've destroyed the Liberty Bell. All you have left is to dodge the missiles. So, stand right there and then go to the right. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Keep firing at him. The only thing he's got left is missiles. And then the White House is going to lift up off of it. So left and then right. Okay. There you go. The White House is going to rise up. Don't be under it. Avoid being under it. Just
next to you.
And there.
I'm gonna die.
You're.
No.
He's gonna charge up. You don't have to be. You'll get left. Yeah, there you go. Now dodge.
I need my friends. This is like.
Stay there. Oh. And then. Sorry, I was... My explanation, I'm just trying... I guess I'm... We're both panicked. Activate, or pets. There, and then left. Good job not going left, like I said, because you would have gone straight into it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Every time you give me instructions, I do the opposite.
Okay, well then, you do you.
I did a thing! Oh no, and then I died!
That's okay, you've still got... Oh,
Nope, I'm not gonna do it. That's okay. I'm getting better at it, though. This is really fun. I don't mind having to redo it. I am loving these roosters.
Oh no!
I killed
You were
myself.
gonna win! Oh, you did
That's
so
okay.
good. Spin your
Aw.
shells. You earned all those
Alright.
shells, so...
Okay, there's nothing to do.
Well, there's just the one thing to buy, so you can get it if you want.
What's the point of that? I guess use it rather than not use it.
Yeah, well, and
Alright.
it'll let us get, well...
That was super fun, though. I don't
You
even
got
care. That
so
was such a blast.
close.
I think that's one of those things that
And now you've got, like, all your skills.
it's one of those things where it's like your tutelage saved me, but at the same time distracted me because you were saving me from my poor instincts, but then distracting me from my good instincts. But either way, I would not have gone that far.
I
It
think
was just
that
a blast.
if I had mentioned... Because you remember you were under Stompatron, and then he started firing the laser, and it just does damage. Like, it just
and I think the
continually
thing is, like,
damages
you're
you.
meant, these games are meant to be difficult so that you play them over and over.
And you learn.
And by listening to someone else instead of learning from experience, I just have your go left, go right thing, and then I'm doing the opposite. Versus if I just look at it and do what the game is telling me to do, I can avoid it. But no, that's super fun. I love this. And like I said, I really enjoyed, especially that last... Is that the last boss?
Yeah.
That's so much fun.
You
That's
had him down,
insane.
like, to just...
That
you were
sucked.
so close.
That's cool, though. It was really fun.
Well, and it gets... The cool thing about that boss, it gets easier because, first of all, you destroy more... Like, you destroy the Liberty Bell, you destroy the little nuke cannon, you destroy the missile launcher, and all those things do extra damage. When the White House gets up, you've got the two things to deal
Well,
with,
and
but you can destroy one of those entirely.
Really, it comes down to having the reflexes, which is why I'm encouraging parents, especially if, like I said, if you have a child especially, or if you yourself are kind of like me, don't have great reflexes. This is a great game. First of all, it's super fun, which is always a
Two
plus,
buttons. That's
yeah.
all you have to use.
There's
a
really
mouse.
nothing else.
You can use
Like,
arrow keys. You can use
it's
A
really
and
good
D.
though. You do have to pay attention to a lot of different things, which is very good if you're trying to teach your kid multitasking. The reflexes required to be able to successfully do this, because you're multitasking and having to move your fingers very quickly, and account for the fact that your octopus does not... It's very responsive, but it always has more of a delay, I guess. I don't know. I really appreciate this. I always played games as a child. The only video games that I played were educational games, so I think it's just in me, especially with my academic background, to find the benefits of playing video games.
Yeah, things to learn from
And
it.
in light of a world where they're always blaming video games, that's the reason that all bad things happen. No, what are you talking about? This is nothing other than a fun thing to do, and it's a good exercise.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna go destroy the Statue of Liberty right after we stop recording.
I mean, that works for me. Maybe I'll destroy it first.
Well,
Slap fight. Thanks for watching.